If you're an absolute beginner to exercise and online workouts and you're wondering how you're going to get from where you are to where you want to be, this video is just for you. Hi, I'm Shelley and welcome to Fabulous 50s. Today's video is all about how you can get started on your fitness journey when you haven't exercised for many years, or if you've got an injury, or if you're unwell, or if you're feeling sad or bad or depressed and you just can't get started. So I'm going to share today some tips and tricks about exercise and workouts that's really hopefully going to help you get started and then succeed. And if you're new to Fabulous 50s, welcome. Click subscribe and ring that bell for more videos created just for you. An important thing for you to know is that fit people don't just wake up that way. They train themselves through a period of time to get to that fitness level. And if you're just starting from scratch as an absolute beginner, don't expect to have the fitness of anybody else around you, because this is a journey between you and you. And my first tip for you is don't compare yourself to anybody else. It's irrelevant how fit somebody else is and how healthy somebody else is. Where you are right now is where you're starting from. And the problem is we think that we could do more than what we can. So we take it in baby steps, but if you do that, you can make giant leaps. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out, how do I get motivated? Because I know that it's hard, particularly if you're feeling depressed and anxious, or you've got some sort of ailment in your body that's stopping you from exercise. So I'm going to show you a whole lot of variations you can do to an exercise. And this is also for people who want to take a workout challenge and don't think they're fit enough. So we're going to go through and show you an exercise and then what you can do and how you can manage to get through an entire workout and feel really proud of yourself. We're going to get into our mindset that it's no biggie. It's no huge commitment. This is just you showing up to see what happens. So get dressed. Get yourself into some clothes that make you feel like you're working out. So some runners and some comfortable clothes, but different to your normal lounge around the house clothes. Okay, you've got to have it in your mind that these are your workout clothes and you're going to put them on. And then you're going to choose a video that you think that you'll enjoy doing and that you think that you'll be able to do, and you're just going to have no expectations at all. You're going to turn it on, you're just going to stand there and have the intention that you're going to watch the video, sort of see what you can and can't do, see if it's suitable for you, but you're standing there with your workout gear on and you're watching. That's the first thing that you do. Then the next thing you're going to do is congratulate yourself for showing up, because if you were sitting on a couch earlier on in the day, you're doing better already. You've already succeeded. And if you've been making excuses for far too long and haven't exercised and you're standing here in your workout gear, again, you've already succeeded. So you're telling your mind that you're doing something positive, and then you can slowly get into it, because a lot of people say, I can't get motivated. Well, don't make it a big thing that you're going to exercise. Just show up and see what happens. The next thing you're going to do is congratulate yourself for making that revelation. You've just figured out that you were on a couch a few minutes ago and now you're not. It's just a tiny small step that you've made, but don't underestimate the small steps, because those small steps stacked on top of each other, that's what gives you the success. Now I'm going to show you some examples of how you can get through an entire workout, get to the end of it and go, I just did that, and I'm so proud of myself. But with your old mindset, you may not think of how great you are. You may go directly to thinking about how you couldn't do it, how you're not good enough, beating up on yourself, and then everything feels bad. So we don't feel good, we feel bad. But when you feel good first, you look good second. And the challenge here is to fight your inner critic. The critic that tells you you're not good enough, that you can't do anything right, that you're not as good as everybody else. We've got to fight that, because that is in charge a lot of the time. So just by standing here, showing up, ready for whatever happens with no expectations, we're going to start getting that out and putting in something new and positive. And if you have the gift of a body that can exercise, Use that gift. Okay, let's get started with some variations. Say you're watching a video online and you think that's too hard for me. Okay, for example, if I'm walking very fast like this with dumbbell weights and you think I'm puffed out already, I can't do that. This is what you do. You slow it down just to what you can do. You put the dumbbell weights down and you just sort of move your arms and you walk around the room. That's it. If you're doing this, you're working out and you're part of something. If part of your online workout is to raise your arms above your head with dumbbell weights or without, and you can feel it in your shoulder, stop doing that. Just do what you can do. Do a movement like this and you're still moving your arm and you're going at your pace. That's the important thing. You're doing this compared to what your body can do. And when you practice every day, all of a sudden you become better. So if you can't do this, don't do it. Do this. You make up your own workout that way and you just follow along for guidance. Now, with squats, a lot of people don't like doing squats, but they're so good for us. So if a squat is part of the workout and you're going down, you always keep your knees out so you don't hurt your knees. But if you have trouble going down this far, doesn't matter. What you can do is just do this. You're still doing the move and you're still taking part in the workout, but you're going to finish it and feel proud of yourself if you can do a modification. And if you run out of breath, which you probably will if you're an absolute beginner, because you just haven't trained yourself yet, don't stop. Don't sit down, whatever you do, just walk like this. Just walk around and listen to the music. Get ready for the next move so when you get your breath back, you can start again. And that's all you need to do, just move your body. You can even just do this, just lifting your toes and your heels. You're moving, you're getting your body ready for more movement. If there's a movement that's very fast and you feel like you can't keep up, don't worry about it. Do it at your own pace. For example, there might be a movement like this that's going very, very fast with the music and you're trying to keep up and you just feel like you can't do it. Who cares? It doesn't matter. This is what you can do. Just so that your breath is able to keep up with your body. And that's what you do. And on this particular move, when we're going fast, we're putting balance on this leg. So if you do this fast, you'll notice this leg is taking a lot of the pressure. So even if you're doing this slowly, you are still getting the work on your leg, you're practicing your balance, and you're going to get through to the end of it easily. And if you're in the middle doing this, and you've run out of breath, just start doing this. Wait till we come back and then you can get started again. Just keep walking. Walk around the house, walk to get a drink of water, and while you're drinking the water, just move your legs like this. Of course, there are exceptions to the sitting down rule. If you can't stand up or your body won't allow you to do the entire workout standing up, you can make modifications. So, for example, if part of the workout is to do this very quickly and you can't do that and you're sitting down, you can do this. Okay, change. It's that easy. You just do it compared to what your body will allow. And if it's a walking portion of a workout, you can just walk like this or walk like this. You're still doing it, you're still completing the workout, but you're doing it for your body. And pretty much anything that is part of an arm movement, you can do sitting down. And you can add dumbbell weights for more intensity and more strength. So that's easy. But if it's a leg movement, let's say it's a balance movement, just sit up straight and then do the balance to the best of your ability, which is a modification. So you can figure that out. It doesn't matter. You don't need to get it right. You just need to move your body in some way so that you're working and then you're going to complete the workout. If I'm doing squats like this, and you can do a couple, touch your bottom to the chair, and if that's too challenging, just do this. Move your body, you're engaging your core, so you're doing a lot of really good work. So for the parts that you can't do because it's not physically possible for you, make up your own exercise for this portion of the workout. So be creative, think of something. What's going to happen is you're going to feel accomplished. You're going to feel like you got through the entire thing at your pace, and that's the goal, because if you want to increase your fitness, you've got to do the work. So whether you're sitting down or standing up, do the best you can and you're going to get results. And if you haven't been working out, your body's not going to know what to do. So this is what we're doing, we're training it. And that's what every person ever who's an athlete or who has a high level of fitness, they've got to train their body to perform in that way. Just like you're going to do now, you're going to figure out a way to get through 20 or 30 minutes of something that you can manage. And you can manage this at your own pace. You call the shots, you figure it out, and then the most exciting thing happens is when you are finished, you'll notice that you've done 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 10 minutes of working out. And then that is what you celebrate. You don't have to do it at the same pace as anybody else. You did it at your pace and you got through it. That's when you celebrate and you thank your body for not being on the couch, for doing some exercise. And when you've done it today, you can do it tomorrow, and then you can do it the next day, and then you will start building on your level of fitness. You don't have to work out like an athlete. You have to work out to feel good, to get strong, and to get fit. And if you can do those three things, you can have healthy aging and you can have a body that's going to take you wherever you want to go. I really hope those tips helped you figure out how to get started. And I hope you're going to commit to yourself to become a woman who exercises. You don't have to compete with anybody else. Just make yourself better than you were yesterday, and then you're a winner. I welcome you to join me for a 14-day challenge. I'm going to leave the link right here so that you can click on and figure out how to start. And if you want to get started on a very gentle beginner's workout, I'm going to leave it there for you. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow.